So this 2020 has affected us not just economically, physically, but also it has affected us spiritually. So this year, what kept me going as a believer was reading the Word of God. This year, I did one of the deepest Bible study of my whole life this 2020. So during counseling sessions and everything, youth keeps on asking me that, brother, how can I be on fire for the Lord? And how can I keep on growing, or how can my spiritual life, keep on progressing? And the first thing I always tell them is read the Word of God. And whenever you would come for counseling, they say that, brother, I've backslided and my spiritual life is not the way it was before. And the first thing I ask them is, do you do your daily Bible study? And there lies our growth and our downfall in our spiritual life. If we are not constant with our Bible study, and if we are daily not meditating the Word of God, we as a Christian would go backslide. So many people after youth camp or revival, during this youth camp revival, they would be burning for the Lord, and after 2-3 weeks, they are the same again. They no longer have the hunger for the Lord, and they go back, they backslide, and they go back to the same way that they were before. They are back to square one. So why does this happen? Is because you or a believer, we become very lazy to read the Word of God. And the Word of God in Romans chapter 12 verse 2 says that, therefore be transformed by renewing of your mind. So how do we renew our mind as a believer? That is by reading the Word of God. And also the psalmist says that I've kept your word in my heart so that I might not sin against you. So when we have the Word of God in our life, we transform as a believer. We keep on growing when we keep on meditating on the Word of God. So this year, I just got a word that a believer or a Christian who stands on the Word of God can stand through every season of his life. He can overcome every obstacle that he faces. So I want to encourage everyone listening today to meditate and read the Word of God. And especially this Christmas season, we get distracted with so many things, because of the Christmas works and everything. But I want to encourage all of us to be constant in reading the Word of God. Do not neglect meditating on the Word of God. God bless you.